Welcome! Think you know danger when you see it? In this quiz, you will face 20 tough choices and you will have to pick which of the two is actually more dangerous. Sounds easy? Let's see. And good luck! Which is more dangerous? Skydiving or scuba diving? Scuba diving has a higher fatality rate due to drowning and equipment issues. I'll take my chances and continue scuba diving. You will never get me to jump out of an airplane. Which is more dangerous, vaping or cigarette smoking? Cigarettes cause far more long-term death from cancer, heart disease, and stroke. Which is more dangerous, encountering a grizzly bear or a polar bear? Polar bears are more aggressive, larger, and more likely to attack humans unprovoked. Which is more dangerous, hot air ballooning or helicopter rides? Helicopter crashes happen more frequently and often result in more severe outcomes. Which is more dangerous, rollerblading or riding a scooter? Rollerblading carries a higher risk of falls, speed-related injuries and joint trauma. I rode mine yesterday. Great fun. Which is more dangerous, low blood pressure or high blood pressure? Known as the silent killer, high blood pressure increases your risk of strokes, heart attacks, and kidney failure. Which is more dangerous, a tornado or an earthquake? Earthquakes have caused far more death worldwide and strike with little warning. Which is more dangerous, driving at night or driving in fog? Fog dangerously reduces visibility and makes it harder to judge distances and spot hazards. Which is more dangerous, whitewater rafting or surfing? The force of rapids, submerged rocks, and entrapment risk make rafting more deadly. Which is more dangerous, getting stung by a bee or bitten by a dog? Dog bites often cause deep injuries and dangerous infections, especially in children. Which is more dangerous, a heart attack or heart failure? Heart attacks are sudden and more likely to be fatal without immediate treatment. Which is more dangerous, leisure fishing or hunting? The use of firearms and risk of accidental injury make hunting more dangerous. Which is more dangerous, hiking in the desert or in the jungle? Extreme heat and lack of water make dehydration and heat stroke common desert dangers. And if you love nature and natural phenomena, don't miss my other quiz. It's packed with breathtaking wonders. It's truly stunning. Which is more dangerous, vending machines or roller coasters? More people are injured and killed each year by falling vending machines than by thrill rides. Which is more dangerous, horseback riding or bungee jumping? Horses cause more serious injuries through falls, kicks, and unpredictable behavior. Which is more dangerous, HIV or hepatitis B? While hepatitis B is more infectious, HIV generally leads to a higher long-term mortality rate. Which is more dangerous, swimming in the ocean or in a pool? Rip currents, waves, and marine animals make the ocean riskier than a controlled pool. Which is more dangerous, using a trampoline or riding a bike? Trampolines send more kids to the emergency room than bicycles every year. Which is more dangerous, bull riding or bullfighting? Bull riders face frequent life-threatening injuries with minimal protection. I think I'll stay away from bull anything. Which is more dangerous, living in the city or in the countryside? Despite popular belief, rural areas have higher accidental death rates and less access to emergency care. Thanks for playing. I hope you had fun. If you enjoyed this quiz, you will love the next one. What kills more people? It's packed with surprising facts and tough choices. Click over and see how well you do, if you dare. See you there. Bye.